This week on Stompbox Saturday, we're checking out the Rude Mouse Distortion from Sonicake. Hey friends, what's going on? It's your old pal SeanPierceJohnson here, and welcome back to Stompbox Saturday. I hope you like rat distortion pedals as much as I do, because the Rude Mouse is one that you should definitely be taking a look at. Now, I should caveat this by saying I didn't always get the rat pedal. I've had real rats in the past, I've had other clones in the past, and for some reason, I just didn't gravitate toward it. I didn't bond with it. I didn't get it, as I said before. But when I got my Ibanez Session Man, that's when I really started to get it. And lo and behold, the guys at Sonicake reached out to me and said, hey, we've got this pedal coming out. We'd like to send one to you. And I jumped at the chance, because now I'm starting to go down the rabbit hole. The rat hole? We are going to be giving this thing the once over today, and I will let you know at the end of the video whether or not I think this holds up with my Session Man. But before we get into hearing it, why don't we talk about the controls that you can find on the Rude Mouse Distortion pedal. All of the controls that you know from a rat distortion are here on the Rude Mouse. The two top controls, the mini controls at the top of the pedal, are for level and filter, volume and tone, basically. And then the big control is your gain or distortion control. But we can't just say that this is a straight rat clone. We could also say that this is a modified rat and a straight rat clone, thanks to this little two-way toggle switch at the top of the pedal. We have a classic mode, which gives you, of course, the classic rat distortion, and then a hot mode, which changes up the EQ curve a little bit, even kind of boosts the output and even the gain structure. It's a very interesting thing that you're just gonna have to hear to believe. Then we have our 9-volt insert at the top of the pedal, input on this side, output on there, and that's really all you need to know. So why don't we actually hear how this little thing sounds. we've checked out the range of all 3 controls, let's go ahead and flick this classic and hot switch and listen to the difference in tone. It's kind of subtle in some spots, kind of not so subtle in some spots. Just take a listen. My personal preference is always going to be the classic mode. I feel like that works best with my playing and the equipment that I have. But I could easily picture some people gravitating towards the hot mode. It certainly has a tone, but maybe not a tone that I want to use all the time. And now let's just wrap everything up by plugging into the Rude Mouse and getting a few different sounds with a few different guitars. One last sound where we get a little bit shoegazy. I've gone ahead and plugged this into my Rock Reverb 100. Now you are going to hear some fairly dense reverb, and that's coming courtesy of the Chase Bliss and Maris CXM 1978, set for something very dense and a little bit lo-fi. But I think you'll enjoy it in combination with the Rude Mouse. My friends, is everything you need to know about the Rude Mouse distortion pedal from Sonicake. Now earlier, I told you that at the end of this video, I would let you know if I felt like the Rude Mouse was able to keep up with my much loved Ibanez Session Man. And I'm happy to report that I think this little guy keeps up very well with my favorite pink distortion pedal. Though I have to say, it's kind of hard to screw up a Rat distortion pedal. The circuit has been cloned ad nauseum over the years, and it's kind of, why would you mess with a good thing when the good thing is already there? This, of course, puts that sound in a very affordable package and one that saves you a lot of pedal board real estate. I think compared to the Session Man, this thing is less than half the size, so if I ever find myself in a bind wanting that Rat distortion pedal sound but not maybe having the biggest pedal board to put it on, this is very easily going to be the choice that I go for. Now, of course, there are tons of other Rat pedals out there that I can take a look at, and if you happen to know of any that you want me to take a look at, please let me know in the comment section below. But if this one seems like something that you would be interested in checking out, I highly recommend that you do so. If you like Rat distortion pedals, or even just don't want to spend a whole lot of money on a Rat distortion pedal to check out the sound for yourself, go ahead and give this one a look-see. And if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and help support the channel by giving it a thumbs up, sharing a link to it with a guitar playing friend of yours, and of course, click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss any videos. But there's an easier way for you to get these videos delivered directly to you every single time one goes up, and that's by signing up for my official email list at SeanPierceJohnson.com. Just enter that into your internet browser, go down to the bottom of the home page, enter your email address, and every time one of these videos gets uploaded, you will get an email directly in your inbox every single time. And even a little bit of some extra insight into these pedals that I don't always put into these videos. Expand upon things a little bit more, and it doesn't cost a thing. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, my friends, I'm Sean Pierce Johnson, wishing you all out there great tone, great health, and of course, happy stomping. Cheers, friends. God bless.